About over a year ago, I made a video about my thoughts on the Phlogistinator, and let's just say it really doesn't hold up all that much. What with the low volume and voice crack among other parts I'm not happy with anymore. As I said in my previous video about the backbone, this doesn't seem to work well in a lot of situations. Since it's been such a long time, I thought I'd go back and revisit the weapon, talking about my overall thoughts as well as whether I still believe it's overpowered or not like in the previous one. So, let's begin. Released alongside the Man Meld from 3rd Degree in the 2011 Australian Christmas update, the Phlogistinator is a futuristic looking flamethrower that doesn't really do much that's unique in all honesty. Like many other weapons, it builds a meter known as the oomph meter by dealing fire damage. To fill the meter completely, a Pyro needs to deal 300 points of fire damage. This is easily done with an aggressive playstyle or safely from a distance with a flare gun of your choice, whether it be the stock flare, detonator, man melter or scorch shot. Hell, even a sharpened volcano fragment if you're risky enough, but seriously, only an idiot would bother trying that when the secondaries I just mentioned do the job of filling meter much easier, as well as just WM1ing with the Phlog in general. Once the meter is completely full, the muzzle will glow a team colour similar to a fully charged medigun. At this point, the player can initiate a taunt with the Phlog or press alt fire to receive full-on critical hits for a solid 10 seconds, minus the length of the taunt, meaning the crits are only good for about 7.5 seconds. However, the crits linger around after the meter is emptied for a little while, taking it up to around 8.5 seconds, which is about the same as the cleaner's carbine for sniper. I'm not sure whether this is intended or not, but if you stay alive long enough to be able to use that tiny bit at the end, it can help charge up the next meter a little faster. While performing the oomph taunting, you become invulnerable and are immune to knockback, stopping other players from interrupting your taunt and activating the crits much earlier. It's probably a good time to mention that unlike the gas passer, you will lose all of your charge if you die, meaning you'll have to start mowing down enemies again to regain that lost charge. This does come with downsides of course, and those are the no random critical hits part that every other crit enabling weapon has, as well as no air blast. This part is pretty big, as this leaves Pyro open to all projectiles like rockets, grenade pills, Gerati, crossbows and many others. This in itself is bad, as the two projectile based classes that the Pyro can counter will have a much easier time disposing of them, as the Pyro will have absolutely no way of blasting them back. Having the air blast ability taken away is also pretty detrimental to combo pyros and others who are competent at saving their teams from said projectiles, as they will either have to be good at dodging them or tank the damage to get close with the Phlogistinator to deal damage to them. So overall, the Phlogistinator is obviously for more aggressive pyros who want to get close to the enemies and tear them down, as the oomph meter rewards those more attack oriented pyros with even more damage at the press of a button once filled. However, for more defensive or supportive pyros, the meter is not going to be very useful as it won't be used as effectively, and having the ability to air blast remove is very detrimental as attacking soldiers or Demoman players cannot be pushed back as easily. With all of this combined, the Phlogistinator comes off as pretty mediocre in every situation other than offense. So does this make the weapon as overpowered as people claim it to be? Absolutely not. If the Pyro isn't very good at dodging projectiles or can't push forward very effectively, the Phlogistinator makes for a worse version of the stock flamethrower. People often say that WM1 Pyros are annoying and hard to deal with. My response to that statement, just like it's always been, is just shoot the goddamn Pyro. I get it, burning to death makes it more stressful when aiming for some players, myself included, but if you click your mouse on that Pyro walking straight forward at you, then you should be fine. If you're a heavy soldier or Demoman, then you should definitely have no problems taking the Pyro down. That meter is useless if you kill them before they use it or before it's full, so just shoot the Pyro, goddammit. But let's say you run into a situation where the Pyro already has the meter full and is either about to use it or already has it activated. Well, for the first situation, stand back or run away. They can't kill you with it if you're out of their range of the flames, so you can kill them once their invulnerability is gone. As for the second, well, it's definitely hard to take them out, but if you notice them in enough time, your best choice is to try and shoot them before they get to you. But if you know you can't beat them, just run. It's better to be safe than have to wait to respawn for a couple of seconds. Soldier and Demoman players really have no excuse to not take a Pyro using the Phlogistinator down either. A Pyro using the Phlog has the one advantage against those two taken away, meaning soldiers and Demomen can fire away at them. And if they're activating the crit, stand back and fire on them once they're vulnerable again. Or better yet, put a few stickies down if you're a demo, they literally won't be able to escape then, will they? Overall, the Phlogistinator may seem very good on paper with its critical hits at will with a full meter, but the staple ability of the air blast remove takes a lot of options away from a Pyro, putting them at more risk than if they were using anything else. Pyros can be tricky to deal with sometimes, but the Phlogistinator makes them more of a one-trick pony than ever, limiting what they can do against other classes, especially those who they are typically good at countering or taking down. But hey, that's just one silly Pyromane's opinion on the Phlogistinator. What do you guys think? I honestly believe that if people think more against a WM1 Pyro, they wouldn't have such a bad time fighting them. Of course, let me know how you feel about the weapon down below, as well as liking this video if you enjoyed, along with subscribing if you feel like it. And as always, this has been your Fem Pyro enthusiast BonOakley, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Ooh, this is some good art! It's so good it's making me hungry for cock waffles. Gimme! Gimme! Hey, thank you for watching this thingy, majiggy. Click the boxes above me. I mean, if you want to, that is.